Good gravy, restore points are useful. Hey guys and gals, I'm Pal, and welcome back to Earthbound. Last episode, if you missed it, go back and watch it, because it's important that you do for story, so you can understand anything that's happening in these episodes. But I'll do my best at nutshelling here. We met Buzz, a bee-like entity sent from 10 years in the future to warn Ness of an incoming disaster. Of Gygus, the universal cosmic destroyer, who already has plans and motions to do just that. Destroy the Earth and her inhabitants, and the entire universe with it. And Ness, by traveling to 8 Your Sanctuary locations spread across Earth, can obtain a melody that'll allow him to channel the Earth's power, unite it with his own, and destroy Gygus for good. And that is our mission. The first Your Sanctuary location is called Giant Step, and is located somewhere around here. This episode, we're going to be asking the inhabitants of Onett about that. Now, the whole universal cosmic destroyer thing seems pretty dark, but it's actually not, because Earthbound is cheery. It's a catchy game. Hopefully, I don't continue doing voice freezes, because I have had a bad problem with that today. It's been annoying. But anyway, it's a very lighthearted game, and it's to be taken humorously. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's not be all serious about the story, because as you can see by me walking up, this game is not afraid to be funny. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera, say, Fuzzy Pickles! Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. And away he goes because he's Superman! Yeah, this game is not afraid to be random. Not at all, and that's what I love about it. That was Camera Guy, a recurring character that we will be seeing quite a lot in this adventure. He'll come around at key points of the game, take pictures of Ness and the party, and fly away. And that's it. Yeah, we'll be seeing those pictures at the end of the game, but for now, he's just some random dude who is a friendly face that we'll be seeing every now and then. So anyway, let's go up into our house, because if you look at my stats here, I am weak, man. Like 16 HP of 46. Yeah, I'm pretty weak right now, and I need to talk to Mom really badly. You're back. Don't bother yourself with talking now. You look too tired. Mothers understand these things. Eat some steak and scoot up to bed. I am so glad that mothers understand these things, because they're right. Look at this. I'm healthy again. Now, at the end of last episode, if you stuck around, I had mentioned that I was going to try a glitch, and I am not going to talk about that right now because I have some things to do. What? The Soundstone? I wonder when I got this from you. Let me give it back to you. Oops, you seem to be carrying too much stuff already. Yeah, that's a hint as to what I'm about to talk about, but before I do that, remember last episode at the very beginning when I had said something about changing the text boxes, because that will make this Let's Play better than any Let's Play you've ever seen before. I was actually serious about that. We're going to be changing the colors of the text boxes, though that will not automatically make this Let's Play better than any other. But I thought of ways to make this LP fun, some small ways, and one thing I've never seen people do is switch up the color. So I will be doing that, and you'll be seeing a cool thing with the end slate. Nova photoshopped the end slate to be every color of every text box, which is really neat. I'm happy that she did that. It's pretty cool. But I have to save and quit in order to do that. So let's go ahead and call Dad. It's your dad. I deposited $95 into your bank account. Taking away what you've spent, you should now have $125 in the bank. Well, you have 45 XP to get to the next level. And is that it? No, I'd like you to record my progress. And yeah, end. Which is pretty cool. And it's funny because if I ask him to end, because this is an SNES title, it doesn't do anything. It just kind of freezes the game. The music continues to play, but we're expected to turn the console off. Though, through the magical powers of the virtual console, I can just go up here and hit reset, and I'll be right back with a different color text box. Goodbye plain, hello mint. Isn't that cool? It's all minty now and fresh. Wonderful. Now, before we go down the right path, since the roadblock is gone now, I want to go up to Liar Exaggerate's house, because he had said something about us coming and visiting him later, because he has something to show us, and that's what we're going to do now. If I can get this dog out of my way. There we go, we can just kind of skirt past him. No, snake! Of course. Of course there's a snake. Stupid snake. 2H, really? It's not even, like, worth my time. I just kick you aside. I blow on you and you're done. Dumb snake. That really... That was dumb. Especially since I wanted to show something. Did I show that off? No, I didn't show it off. I'll show it off in a second. But anyway, in between episodes, I did some farming. And if you look at my goods here, you'll see that I am full of sugary goodness and probably ants. They're probably all in my pockets eating up these cookies. But for now, let's just assume that it's sugary goodness that's probably melting in my pockets and it should probably get checked out. But I did that so that when BuzzBuzz gave me the Sound Stone, the thing that will allow me to capture these melodies, it would be sent to Tracy, Ness's sister, instead of being in my inventory. Now, the purpose for this is that the Sound Stone doesn't actually do anything. It really doesn't. It just sits in your inventory, and you never use it, you don't equip it, you don't do anything with it, and if you don't have it in your inventory by some miraculous glitch, that it would still treat the game like normal. It would say the Soundstone recorded stuff, it would say that we have the Soundstone, but we don't, and this saves an inventory slot. Now, like I said, in between episodes, I did perform this glitch, and I found out something. It's not a glitch. It was foreseen in development, because BuzzBuzz says something special if your inventory is full when he gives you the Soundstone, and he will say a unique dialogue, something along the lines of in the blink of an eye, this item will be in your sister's possession. Go pick it up from her. And yeah, it's not a glitch. So unless you guys are very loud in the comments saying, don't do this, I don't want to see you do this shortcut, I will probably be doing the shortcut. Yeah, so if there's something along the lines of a 50-50 split between the viewers, I'll probably just do it anyway. And I'll just make the decision, because it's pretty cool, it's not a glitch, so I don't have to feel guilty about it. Anyway, this is Liar Exaggerate's house. Let's go ahead and go inside and talk to the liar himself. Oh my goodness. This is sketchy. I'm doing this because I trust you. First, let's go to the basement. Ah, I can tell by the look on your face that you don't want to hang out, do you? That's alright. After all, we're not even related. I know you think I'm a big liar, but maybe I'll surprise you. Really, I don't want you to surprise me. It's the exact opposite of what I want you to do. I don't want a surprise. Please don't surprise me. Please don't lure me into your cave, wishing for something dark and scary to happen. I don't want that. I'm following you because I trust you. So, Ness buddy, I found proof of a great treasure, a huge haul. Yeah, I'll show you, but you're the only one. Come on. Okay, I'm trusting you. I see something glowing. Is it a bad man that I shouldn't look at? Leap of faith! Statue. If this is a sign of what lies below, I just need a little time. My destiny is to find and dig up the buried treasure. I'll eat garlic and work out to help strengthen myself. Go home now. You're getting in the way of my work. You may start to get greedy thoughts. Creepy man. Creepy statue that if we examine it, the golden statue is glowing strangely. Remember that statue for later. Now, with that unsettling experience out of the way, let's continue on. I took a little bit of damage going up the path, but nothing to be worried about. I got a tiny bit of XP. I don't want to fight the dog. I don't want to fight the dog. I'll have to fight the dog. Man, these guys actually do damage still. They have pretty high defense, so it makes sense that they would be doing damage, but still, they're doing damage. Like, they're sustaining enough. I mean, 4 HP isn't a lot, but it adds up. And sometimes they don't survive they survive the first attack and get a second one in, which can be very annoying. Okay. Just walk along the path and head into town, since that's ultimately where we're going. Before we do, however, I want to go into the library. We can talk to her and get a map, and I don't want the map because it's a waste of inventory space, but I want to talk to him because he has a really funny line. At Giant Step, there's a monster guarding that spot from the outside world. No one knows when the monster made Giant Step its territory. I wonder if he's stronger than my wife. That guy is funny. I just want to go in here just for him. That is literally the entire reason why I want to go in here. And for this, a man of few words. It's useless talking to him now. Yeah. But that guy, that's really funny. And he tells us something about Giant Step, which is ultimately where we want to go. So, yeah, and she says nothing. Well, she says something. Everyone says something that's funny, but she doesn't, she's not interesting. Let's talk to him. Ness, I'm doing watch-out duty for the hideout. Can you take over? No. You're busy, I understand. That tips us off that if we go into these trees, we can walk straight up into said hideout. Now, before we talk to people in here, I would like to eat a cookie. I know that sounds weird, but really, believe me, I need to heal up a little bit, and I also need to eat a cookie because if we talk to this guy, I'll give you my Mr. Baseball cap. I know you've wanted it for a long time. It's the best cap for someone really brave like you. Ness got the Mr. Baseball cap. We can get a free inventory item in here, and it looks like we needed it because we have nothing on our body. Yeah, just soak that one in for a moment as I equip the baseball cap, which raises our defense by 6, which is really neat. Now we shouldn't take as much damage. And also we can talk to these people. I had a dream about you, and you were traveling with a cute girl. If the dream comes true, say hi to her for me. After all, I'm single. Aw, aren't we all? You've grown since I last saw you. You're beginning to look like a man. You're so cool. I think I really like you. Well, you know what I mean. Aw. Cute kid. Okay, now that we have the Mr. Baseball cap, we can leave and go south to Annette. Into the city. Or the town. Not really city, but it's a town. Which is pretty neat. I want to eat one more cookie. 6 HP. Because I need to check this garbage can. Yeah, you can actually do that in this game. You can look through garbage cans. We can dig around in the trash can. Well, let's see here. There's a hamburger inside. Ness takes it, because why not? It's a hamburger. It's a free hamburger and a car that's bumping into me. Get away, car. I will shoot out your tires. I will shoot out your tires so bad right now, like, you don't even know. Inside the drugstore, we need to do a couple things. We can use this phone. It costs $1 to use the phone since it's a green payphone. Remember that for the Let's Play. Green phones in the Let's Play are in Earthbound are payphones. They cost $1. Black phones are free. So if you can, use a black phone because it's free. And I just wanted to talk to Ness's dad because he would deposit $26 into my ATM account. And now I can withdraw that money because I need it. $150. I only need 130 of that. Just 130, that's it. Now, I would also like to talk to this guy, sell off all my cookies, because that's a thing. We got cookies from Spiteful Crows. We can sell them all. Really neat, yeah. We can sell cookies at a drugstore. Cookies that we got from wild animals. Wouldn't you love it if that were real life? Especially if that was $3 a cookie? Ah, man. That would be great. That's one thing, this is one thing, though, that I hold against Earthbound, and that is the item management system. I can't just say sell, and then sell off all of the items I want to. I can't just go boom, 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 bang, bang. I have to do it individually. I have to say, yes, I want to sell something. I want to sell a cookie. Yes, $3. I would like to do one more thing. I want to actually sell, because you have a horrible memory, and I can't actually, like, say I want to sell all these things. They all have to be separate transactions, and then I might accidentally click buy, which is annoying. And I'd rather if it were just one unified menu. It's just kind of... It's something I hold against the game, especially since it was possible. They probably could have done it. I mean, I don't see how that could have been a hardware limitation. It just doesn't make any sense to me, and no, I'm done with you. Completely done with you. And we made like $30 off those cookies, and now we can buy stuff from the red-haired gentleman, who has a T-ball bat, which will replace our crack bat. You can see that at the bottom of the screen we have Ness, the Ness box, and it is blinking. That means that the item that we're hovering over is better than the item that we currently have equipped. This is useful because otherwise we would have no clue until we bought the item. So pay attention to that. Ness is having a seizure because he really wants this T-ball bat, and he really wants to get rid of his cracked bat. And in this example, he wants a cheap bracelet, and he's throwing a fit wanting to get the cheap bracelet, which is $100. $100 cheap bracelet. That is not cheap. That is really expensive. And it raised our defense by 5, which is also neat. And now we want to deposit our money back into our account, because you never want to be walking around with money in your pocket, ever. Unless it's $1, that's fine. But we never want to be walking around with money because, actually I want to go back in there. Because if you die, you lose half of the money in your pocket, which is annoying. If it's $1, that won't happen. But if you have anything above $1, you will lose half the money, which is bad. But I want to talk to this dog because he's funny. Woof woof! I'm Rufini the dog. I'm being possessed by the spirit of the game designer. Ruff. Do you see the window showing HP and PP at the bottom of the screen? When you go to a store that has equipable items, the window will either flash, look normal, or become black. If you're allowed to equip an item, your current item will be the flash, and the power will be less, and then it will look normal. If you can't equip it, then it will be black. I thought you'd like to know. Anyway, it's time to become a regular dog again. I am so glad Shigetsuto Itoi decided to possess a dog. Even 20 years after the game came out, he's still possessing that same dog in order to give us instruction on how to play Earthbound, which is really sweet. The guy's awesome. He made 3 Mother games, and that's awesome. I do have plans to Let's Play all of them, actually. Believe it or not, yeah, I want to play Mother 1. Earthbound is part of a series, a Japanese series called Mother. So it was changed to Earthbound in the localization, but it's part of the Mother series. I've not played Mother 3, but I do want to. Now, we're supposed to go around talking to the townspeople about Giant Step, but if we know where it is, like I do, and don't want to talk to a bunch of people, we can just go all the way down here, down to the south part of the town, and fight these enemies. These are the Sharks, the gang of local ruffians that have been mentioned a couple of times. We do want to farm up on them, and in this instance, you want to kill or defeat the skate punk first. You want to kill him so fast, because, as you can see, he's calling allies into battle, which can get really bad. Really bad in earlier levels. Though, thankfully, he got Pogo Punks, and they're not that bad. But still, if he called any other enemies, this could have gotten bad really quickly. But it's fine. But you do want to kill the skate punk first, and then go after the Pogo Punks. And yeah, they're gone. And we've got a lot of XP, possibly a level up, yes, level 5. Vitality went up by 1. IQ went up by 1. Maximum HP went up by 14, and maximum PP went up by 3. Good level up. So we want to farm up a little bit here. Typically in the game of Earthbound, you don't need to farm, but here you probably should. You definitely should, because this is actually one of the hardest parts in the game, and you don't want to risk anything right now, and I risked something by having this happen. Let's attack the skate punk first. Shredded fiercely, took 6 damage. I don't mind them attacking, just as long as they're not calling in friends. If they're calling in friends, that is bad news bears. And he did. Snap. Okay. Well, he's tame now. And next we want to attack the Yes Man Jr., because he will be doing more damage than the Pogo Punk. The Pogo Punk's just doing 1 damage, but the Yes Man Jr. is doing like 9 damage, so we want to focus him, and then we can attack the Pogo Punk. Now, Pogo Punks are useful, even though they're really easy and they probably don't give as much XP as the other ones, because every time you kill one, you get a hamburger. And hamburger is pretty much a free life up alpha. Except for there, he didn't give me a hamburger there. But usually, they give hamburgers, and, like I said, free life up alpha, where you don't have to spend the PP. Okay, please don't... Oh, sweet, okay. So this is not a skateboard man. I should probably heal. Yeah, I need to heal. I won't use a hamburger, though I have one. I'll just use life up, because I have the PP for it. I don't need... Oh, that's another thing. I didn't explain that. Oh, man. Last episode, or in between episodes, rather, when I was farming off screen, I reached level 4, and that actually gave me a new psychic ability. It gave me PSI Hypnosis Alpha, and for a PP cost of 6, it has a chance of putting one enemy to sleep, which can be very useful. It also cannot sometimes, but putting an enemy to sleep basically means you get a couple of free hits on them before they wake up. So yeah, I didn't say that I learned that. It's not the most useful of PSI abilities, but when it is, it's really useful, and I'll be trying to make some use of it in this Let's Play. Partially the purpose for me playing this game on the channel is to learn more about it, because I don't know that much about it. I will be completely honest. Compared to Okami or Skyward Sword, especially Skyward Sword, since I barely used a guide once for that. Come on. Yeah, I don't know much about the game, and I wanted to force myself to learn more about it. And that's what this is. Yes Man Jr. Only one enemy. I thought I saw 2 there. And smash attack, and we kill him in 1 hit. That's awesome. That's really cool. That means he barely got any damage in on me, if any. So we want to kind of farm up to about level 6 or 8. Any higher than that is just overkill. Typically, I like to do about 7, good in between. And then once we do have that, we will go into the game corner, because they have enemies in there, and we need to face them. Okay, I'm taking some damage here. Nothing too bad, but I am taking damage. I need to realize that, since in practice, I almost died here. I'm doing some practice in the early game just to make sure that, you know, I'm doing everything right. Okay, let's attack you. Get that wipe. Oh, I'm about dead. I'm about dead. Oh boy, I didn't watch my HP there, which is a mistake I should rectify. And I'm level 6. Offense went up by 1. Speed went up by 1. Guts went up by 1. Maximum HP went up by 1. And now let's go ahead and... We don't have hamburgers. That's weird. Normally by now I'd assume that we'd have hamburgers, but we don't. Okay, we're maxed out again. Now let's fight you with a... Okay, I should have gotten a green swirl there. I attacked him from behind. That's not right. You're going to die quickly. As opposed to the other ones where I enjoy killing them slowly. There's a hamburger. Thank you. I forgive you. Okay. Now we can talk to these guys. These guys aren't hostile unless you talk to them. And he talks about how I skipped his text. He said something about meeting Frank, and we'll have to go through him if we want to do that. I need not skip past text. With all this smashing going on, I guess I could talk about Smash Brothers. Since this is something I do want to do in the Let's Play, talk to you guys about random stuff. Sort of like in a Twitch stream, how you just kind of get to talk. You're not trying to perform or anything, you're just talking. Have you guys gotten Smash 4 for the Wii U yet? I actually haven't, because I didn't early on when it first came out, because I wanted to get a GameCube controller adapter for it, and now that it's been out for a while, I want to do it, but then I'm thinking about, you know, Xenoblade Chronicles X and other games that I want to get. I'm just kind of stalling. I have the 3DS version, but like, do you guys have both versions? Post that in the comments. Like, I'm curious if you have both versions and you are happy with that, or you got one version and then another one and kind of had buyer's remorse. I don't know. I'm just curious, because I do want to get Xenoblade X, and I'm trying to watch my money, and I don't want to buy a bunch of different things, but I feel like I should get Smash 4. I don't know. Now, very long-time viewers of the channels, or of my channel, or long-time watchers know that I play Project M. It's a mod for Brawl that makes it more like Melee. It also balances the cast very, very well. In my opinion, it's better than Melee or Brawl themselves. but I play that a lot, so I'm into the competitive community. I know how to do these advanced techniques, and Smash 4 isn't as competitive as the other Smash games. I should not have gone into this battle with this low HP. Well, let's fix that, especially since there are a bunch of enemies here. There, that's better. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. There's something about Smash 4, I like it. It's very enjoyable. I will give it that. I thought it was going to wear off pretty quickly like Brawl did for me. I played Brawl for, I don't know, about a year or so, and then it just kind of started to wear off. I got really good at it, and I mean really good. I played Lucas. I played Lucas and Olimar. Olimar was my top tier pick, and I knew how to play him pretty well and camp well with him. But I played Lucas because he was low tier, which meant he was a really good challenge to play, and I got pretty good with him. So pretty much you have to be more skilled at lower tier characters to match the abilities of people who play higher tier characters. And I played Lucas, and that was really fun. I'm about to die. He probably won't kill me in the next attack, but let's just heal anyway, because I'm worried. I have no PP, which is kind of worrisome, but I'll probably get a hamburger out of this. What was I saying? Yeah, and then it just kind of wore off, and then I eventually picked up Project M a couple months later, and I jumped into that, and it was like Brawl, the beginning of Brawl all over again, but instead, this time it lasted a long time. It lasted, it's still going to this day. I still love Project M, and that's 3 years that I've been playing it. Not solid, because I picked up League of Legends and had fun with that, but I did have fun with Project M a lot longer than I had fun with Brawl. And, I don't know, I was just thinking about it, that Smash 4 hasn't worn off, and I've had it for a while now. It's legitimately enjoyable. It's more competitive, too. I don't know. Post your opinions of that in the comments. We probably won't be doing much more grinding. I don't want to end the episode quite yet, because I did cut some stuff out, so it's shorter than I think. Let's go ahead and do this, see what level we're at, and then I'll probably go inside the game corner. That was nice. That was a good chat. I enjoy that. With Okami, I barely had a moment of peace. I'm not saying that I didn't enjoy Okami, but I barely had a moment where I could just talk about things I wanted to talk about without feeling like I was, I don't know, just stalling, or not stalling, without the stress of me talking about something that I needed to explain. Let's go ahead. The can of fruit juice is really useless. It only restores 6 HP, but I felt like I should grab it from the trash can. Let's fight a couple more battles, get to level 7, and then, why is that truck stopped there? Get to level 7, and then go into the game corner. That sounds like a plan. Hello. We only need, like, 1, maybe 3 more battles, if that, possibly 2. If this guy calls help, it probably means that, yeah, call for help, maybe? Call for help? Nope, okay. So a couple more battles. It's fine, they'll take quickly. Take a small amount of time. Now that I'm actually talking about the game, I can't talk, which is pretty funny. Okay, I don't want to cut past this, though I probably should. If a lot of enemies don't spawn here, I will probably cut ahead. No, this is good. This is really good. Okay, let's fight you. And have all 3 of you join the fight. This will put me at the level I need. Definitely. 100%. There's no way that this will not give me the XP I need. Experience. XP sounds weird. I should probably just say experience. This sounds much better. Okay, let's get rid of the skate punk. This battle might get troublesome. Maybe. Yeah. I'd have to eat a hamburger. I'm faster than all these guys, so I feel like I can attack and be safe. I feel like it'll be good. Yeah, I'll go first, no matter what. I'm fast enough now. I have to weigh these risks, because if I'm not fast enough and I can't heal myself in time, then I'm in trouble. And that, not good. No, definitely not good. And he missed. If they both hit their attacks, I will die. So let's go ahead and use my hamburger. Actually, no, let's use the bread roll, because that heals for less, and I don't need that much. Yeah, 34, that's nice. Bread roll coming out strong, yeah. Okay. Now let's kill these guys, and then we will be at, like, level 7. If we're not, I'll be very surprised, but I'll go in anyway. And... he'll miss, and there we go. Will I get a hamburger? Please tell me I get a hamburger. No, I do not. 55 XP, and I didn't get the level up, but I don't care. I'm going inside anyway. Because there are enemies in here, too. It was you. You beat up my buddy, didn't you? You better just beat it. Pogo Punk, and this will definitely give us a hamburger. I'm just... it's kind of funny, because I'm playing as Ness, and Ness is just going around asking people for hamburgers, and they're saying, no! You don't get my hamburger, I'll beat you up! You don't ask that! You need to be taught respect! And I'm just like, I'm hungry. Can I have a hamburger? It's like, no! And then I beat them up, and then take their hamburger anyway. We hit level 7, offense went up by 3, guts went up by 1, offense going up by 3, that's nice. Vitality went up by 1, IQ went up by 1, maximum HP went up by 14, maximum PP went up by 5, so we finally have another life up alpha. Let's talk to this guy. You sound like a real whiner to me, don't get lippy or I'll kick your butt, yeah. I believe you, except I don't, because I have taken down too many of your friends. To tell you the truth, I like drinking tea and eating fresh vegetables, but that doesn't fit my super cool image. I guess I'll just have to accept this about myself. Good for you. When you buy an item that should be equipped, do you bother to actually equip it? I just gave a hint to my own enemy. I'm such a rockin' dude. I obviously have total confidence in my own abilities. So, are you ready to get it on, Spanky? Yeah. Because strange things are afoot in the Circle K. Have I ever busted out that voice in this channel? Oh, I dearly hope so. Because that is one of my favorite voices. I do voices when I'm not actually playing, you know, on screen. And I have fun with them, and my family has some fun with them, or they get annoyed by them. Spit, 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 saliva, spit, spit. Do you want some gum? Get your own. Okay. Frank has an incredibly powerful weapon. If you get your hands on it, I bet you can stand against any enemy. Okay, so we got a hint there. Now, before I end off the episode, we will go through here, except we won't. We'll battle him, and then that'll be it. Because I don't want to put these episodes too far in time. Sorry for getting your hopes up, but, yeah, I don't want to make these episodes too long. Do you want to become a member? Yes. Come back after you finish Earthbound. Okay, isn't that like a paradox? Maybe? Isn't it like a paradox? Like, after I kill you, I'll come back, talk to you, and become a member. That doesn't really work, Yes Man Jr. You really need to evaluate your life and see if that decision actually makes sense in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, sorry, that doesn't work. Come back after you've finished school. There you go. Okay. Next episode, we'll be going through that door, fighting Frank, sorry. Why do I call him Frank? His name's Frank. We'll be fighting Frank, taking him down, and continuing on, hopefully finding Giant Step itself, and getting that first sanctuary location. Thank you so much for watching and listening through my chatty chats. I like chatting with you. You're my favorite person to do that with. And I will oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at the screen. Look at that arcade screen. That's Donkey Kong. Oh, that's so cool. That's Donkey Kong. I can't play it, but oh, I didn't notice that. What are these other games? Okay, that's what's this one called? I know what this one is, but I just forgot what it's called. It's like the thing where you bounce the ball into things. Now, is this Mario? I don't know what that is. It looks sort of like Mario. Maybe. I can't really decipher what that is. It actually looks a little bit more like Picasso, or actually no, more like Van Gogh. But that's Donkey Kong. Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. Anyway, did I do my outro? I don't know. If you liked this episode, then comment, and if you didn't like this episode, then comment and tell me how I could make the next episode so that you would like it. I release new episodes of Earthbound Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and I'll see you guys next time for another PalPlays Earthbound.